When we say that the Englishman's home is his castle, we mean to point out one of the principal characteristics of the English, their love for privacy and family life. The Englishman thinks that privacy means having a house of his own where he can do what he likes in his spare time, be alone with his family, and look after his pets, or read his favorite newspaper. And where after a day's work in town, he can spend a quiet evening sitting in front of the television set or working in the garden. The Englishman loves flowers and likes to spend his spare time in the garden. Gardening is in fact his favorite hobby. He waters the flowers, cuts the hedge, and mows the lawn. If the weather is nice and sunny, he likes to have tea in the garden with his wife while his children play with their pets on the lawn. Pets live in the house and are considered members of the family. All English children are fond of animals, and you can hardly find any English boy or girl who does not have a cat, a dog, a goldfish, a bird, or even a pony as his or her pet. In the suburbs of every English town, you can see long rows of detached, semi-detached, or terraced houses. A detached house stands on its own. Semi-detached houses are built in separate pairs. Terraced houses are houses joined together on both sides. The Englishman does not like to live in a busy city street. He prefers to buy or to rent a small house away from the center of the town. He dislikes blocks of flats because they are all alike and have no individuality. He prefers to have a house of his own on the outskirts of the town and wants it to be different from the house next door. He surrounds his garden with a fence or a hedge to preserve his privacy, and sometimes instead of a number he gives his house a name. You can often read on the front doors of suburban houses such names as Mayflowers, The Cottage, or Red Roses. The typical suburban house is a two-story building with 6 rooms. The front gate opens on a small garden full of flowers. At the back of the house there is generally a kitchen garden where you can find the fruit trees and the vegetables. On one side of the house, or behind it, there is a garage.